Rebel Wolves have surprised us again. Blood of Dawnwalker is shaping up to be an incredible dark fantasy RPG, and we've just learned some exciting new details. From a groundbreaking time mechanic to fascinating characters and stunning concept art, there's so much to unpack. Let's dive into what makes this game a must-play for RPG fans. For those of you who might not be familiar, Blood of Dawnwalker is the latest project from Rebel Wolves, a studio created by former CDPR developers who worked, for example, on The Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk 2077 games. Set in a fictional 14th century European valley in the Carpathian Mountains, the game combines a dark, gritty world with narrative sandbox gameplay. You play as Cohen, a peasant-turned-dawnwalker, a human-vampire hybrid, who must navigate a dangerous, morally complex world to save his family. With Rebel Wolves' pedigree, you can expect storytelling and world-building on par with the Witcher series. Rebel Wolves recently released new concept art and it's absolutely stunning. The first one is called Abandoned Tavern. Many fans have noted it bears a resemblance to White Orchard from The Witcher 3 or even the loading screen art from The Witcher 1. It's dark, eerie and full of atmosphere. The second is Beneath the Ground. This looks like a network of mines or underground caverns. Fans are speculating whether we might encounter lesser vampires or even kobolds down here. The third one is the Uriashi village. This quaint settlement has drawn comparisons to Skellige from The Witcher 3, but with a darker twist. Others have likened it to Tolkien's Shire, if the Shire had a goth face. Aside from these three new concept arts, there are of course also the previous ones still available on the homepage for the game, and you can find them there. They were also introduced already during the reveal of the game, and I have also posted them in my previous vid where I have introduced the game. You can find the link for the respective vid in the upper right corner. I'd love to hear your impressions on this concept art. Which of these locations intrigue you the most? Let me know in the comments. Now let's talk about the fascinating cast of characters Rebel Wolves have introduced. They're rich, complex, and already generating a lot of buzz online. Here's what we know so far. Cohen, the main protagonist, is already resonating with fans for being relatable and grounded. He's not a traditional hero. He's scared, inexperienced, and deeply protective of his family. Fans appreciate his grey morality and the potential for different paths in his story. As one player put it, Cohen's journey isn't about being a superhuman protagonist, it's about sacrifice, family, and survival. Francis is our main antagonist. His tragic backstory as a Roman senator turned vampire adds depth to his villainy. Sharp-eyed fans noticed his Roman gladius and the crest on his armor, which resembles the Triglav of Slovenia. His eternal quest for power makes him a fiery, intense antagonist. He might be a villain we can't help but sympathize with. We've got some new information on the rest of the vampires, which is visible in the trailer that was released. First of them is Bakir. His Mongol-inspired backstory makes him one of the most unique characters. Fans have likened him to a vampiric Genghis Khan, which is pretty spot on. He's brutal, ambitious, and not afraid to dominate. Some are speculating about a power struggle between Bakir and Francis, and let's be honest, who doesn't love a good betrayal arc? The second is Ambrose. His name translates to immortal, and fans are loving his blend of ambition and vulnerability. His human-like appearance has sparked theories that vampires become more undead-looking over time. Ambrose's potential betrayal of Francis is also a hot topic. He's giving off major wildcard vibes. And his fighting scene in the trailer, absolute chills. The third one is Xante. Xante is the oldest vampire we've encountered so far. Her Greek origins and mystical aura have fans comparing her to a mix of Cersei and Cassandra. People are already asking if she's a romance option, and one fan pointed out how even her teeth reflect her ancient age. Greek players have expressed excitement, hoping the developers draw from lesser-known dark folklore rather than mainstream mythology. And here's a sentiment I've seen echoed by many online. Players don't want to fight these vampires, they want to join them. One of the most intriguing aspects of Blood of Dawnwalker is its time mechanic. Here's how it works. Cohen has 30 in-game days and nights to save his family. Every quest you complete moves the clock forward because the world doesn't wait for Cohen. Events are happening with or without him. However, exploring the world doesn't advance time, so you can take your time uncovering secrets and diving into the non-linear gameplay. And don't worry, there is no game over if the 30 days pass. Rebel Wolves have hinted at twists and consequences, but they're keeping those details a surprise for now. I think the system adds a layer of tension and strategy to the game. What do you think? Let me know in the comments, I would really love to hear your thoughts on this one. And last but not least, before we wrap up, there are a few more tidbits about the game that you might find interesting. The game is being developed on Unreal Engine 5, so expect stunning visuals. If you visit the game's website on your phone, you can download exclusive wallpapers specifically tailored to a phone screen. The story is a true narrative sandbox, meaning every choice, even your inactions, will shape the world and story in unique ways. It's a single player with no multiplayer, co-op, microtransactions or live service elements. In addition to humans and vampires, the world of Vale Sangora is home to other races like the Uriashi and Kobolds who dwell in remote and less accessible areas. And for those wondering, no, there are no werewolves in Blood of Dawnwalker, at least not yet. That's all for today's deep dive into Blood of Dawnwalker. Between the fascinating time mechanic, intriguing characters, and breathtaking concept art, this game is shaping up to be something truly special. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future updates. Thank you for watching, stay tuned, and game on!